Hey everybody, this is Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live May 10th, 2023. In this live stream on Facebook video, I'll be putting it on YouTube later. I'm going to be splitting this jag of wood, a bundle grade wood. Jag is a term that Pennsylvanians use. You can see I got some cherry on top, and then the bottom is ash that Mike brought me. And I grabbed that cherry from over here, because this stuff is pretty much bundle grade, and I need some there to fill my racks back up. And I think what I'm going to do with this cherry area, once I sell this, I'm going to replace that with oak, because it takes oak such a long time to dry, and it's a perfect spot for drying. So after I sell that, I'm going to get rid of those, probably turn them into bundle wood, and then I'm going to just, like I say, put oak there and replace that. And then this apple I got right here, I'll probably store right there once I get it split. Somebody said good morning. Boy, Mr. Brad McGurk, Mr. Firewood at the Furnace is up and at 'em this morning. So yeah, and then I'm gonna give everybody an update on the truck. So I'm gonna wait, about a minute for people to get in, but I don't want to wait too long. I'm only gonna go through this once. I'm not gonna, when people jump in 20 minutes into the video and want me to tell them everything about the truck. So I'm going to do that at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up on the tripod and do that. And then I'm going to split all this, which should take, I don't know, about a half an hour at the most. Yeah, I'm feeling okay, but today I got up and my feet right now are like the numbest they've been since this whole ordeal started. They are like totally asleep. If you've ever laid on your arm or leg or feet wrong and you lose feeling in them, that's what my feet feel like right now. It's just total numbness. But if you see, I don't know, I'm too tall. I might have to go up a little bit. If you've seen the picture I posted yesterday on Facebook and on YouTube, it was my truck being loaded onto a wrecker, onto the tow truck to go to my mechanic's house, which is like 5 miles away. But what happened is I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I had an MRI of my pelvis because they were looking at a lesion that they found on the CAT scan I had 3 weeks ago. So anyway, I stopped at the store to pick up a couple things, and as I got back into the truck, started it up, and it kind of stalled, and it started doing that. Sorry about the Canadians. They're making all kinds of racket. But it started this last weekend. It would stall, and then sometimes it wouldn't want to start back up. And I'm like, oh, man, what's going on? And if I went anywhere, I was kind of scared to just shut it off because I'm like, is it going to start back up? But anyway, so I was at the store, and then I got it to start. I pulled out, getting ready to pull onto the road. I stopped there to let a car go by, and it stalled, and then I went to turn the key, and it just nothing. It didn't click like the battery was dead. It didn't crank. It just did nothing. I was able to do the windows and everything. So I'm sitting there right in the blocking the entrance to the parking lot. So and then it was like at 9:30, and I have to be there at 10, or it was about 9:20, and I have to be there at 10. And so I called my mom. I said, hey, you're going to have to drop what you're doing. Take me to this doctor's appointment because I don't want to miss it. And so I got the ball rolling on that. And then I looked around. There was a couple other vehicles in the parking lot, and there's another business next door, and the garage is open. I heard two guys in there, and I went in there, and I said, hey, you mind? I got a tow strap. Can you pull me out of the way? Get me over in this area where it's out of the way. And the guy in a Ford truck, he said, yeah, sure. And he hooked me up and got it out of the way. So I got a hold of my mechanic, and he said, yeah, go ahead and drop it off there. So we got it towed over to his house. And I think it's the starter. But I know that the idler bearing was making a lot of racket. And so I go, you got to check that too. So I dropped it off there, and then he sent me a text, and he said, yeah, it's the starter. So I'm like, cool, go ahead and do that. And he goes, let's see, he said he called me like an hour later, and he said, he goes, there's other problems with the truck. I'm like, okay, let's hear it. What, you know, give me the good, the bad, the ugly. And he said that when the starter went out, it took out the alternator with it. So now it needs a new alternator. So just to do the alternator, the starter, and the idler bearing is going to be $500. The other repairs now I was already on schedule to have my brakes done with him and an oil change and tire rotation. Well, he says the rear end axle, the axle seals are leaking pretty bad. He goes, that needs to be replaced. And I'm like, well, I pulled out $500 to pay you, you know. And he goes, that'll cover the alternator, the starter, and the bearing. He goes, I can get you back on the road, but you're gonna want to get that leak taken care of, or it's gonna all leak out, and then you're gonna ruin your rear axle. So I said, I could probably come up with another $500, you know, by Memorial Day to pay him, because that's how much that stuff. So now I'm into it for like $1,000 is the total repairs it's gonna do. But I will be able to use it. But I got Mike scheduled to come tomorrow to help me with the delivery. But it almost sounded like he'll have it ready for me tonight, and then I got to get it back, back to him to have the brakes done, the oil change, and to seal those leaks. So, but I tried. Everybody's like Patty and Jeffrey say, stay positive, And I look at how yesterday went. Yeah, it sucks when something breaks down like this, unexpected repairs. But I look at it. I have a saying, and I'm sure you've heard this saying before. It can always be worse. It can always be worse. It could have always been worse. I could have been in the city of Kalamazoo and right in the middle of the road, at a light or something that stopped. I was in a parking lot out of the way, not busy traffic. So I said, I'll take the good, the bad, and I'll work with it. But anyway, so my truck is down. But the other thing I like to look at too is if I went out, you're gonna have to put money in vehicles no matter how you look at it. You buy a brand new truck, they're starting at like 60 grand now. You're gonna have $1,000 a month payment. I bought my truck last summer for $3,800. I did have to put another about $2,200 in it for repairs right away, and then I had to get the radiator, which was another $500, and the heater, so I put another like $3 grand into it. But it's been good since last August, so I haven't had to pay any repairs except for the oil change I think he did in December, and I already did front brakes then too. So you either got to look at, you're either going to have payments or you're going to have repairs. The truck has 196,000 miles on it. I'm hoping to get another 100,000 miles out of it. He's a master mechanic. He kept my red truck going for how long? So I'm happy that he can do that. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. And if anybody jumps in late and say, what's wrong with this truck, they're just going to have to watch the replay, or you're going to have to explain it to them, because I got to get this split. And I'll probably make some bundles after I do that, but I'll end the video there. But let me get this Jagawood split. That's what Pennsylvanians call it. I'm going to get that split and stacked. And looks like we're still here. We got 32 watching. And I'll go ahead and fire this baby up. And we'll get to work. Got to do something first. I hope you're watching, Patty, taking notes. You hear that squeak? Need to put some grease on the rails. I'm not going to cake it on like Mike did, though. That was too much. Seems like it only squeaks right at the front or in the back. We'll see how long that lasts. Get that in position. I'll go ahead and adjust the angle for you. You can see all the action. Hopefully this doesn't overheat. It's about 60 degrees, but when it's in the sun like this, sometimes my black phone overheats. No, I thought, I'm sure my brother would let me borrow his truck if I had to. But Mike can help me with the deliveries. Scotty, my supplier Scotty, he's seen that my post on Facebook about it breaking down, and he asked me if I needed to rent Old Blue from him again. So right now, I'll just probably have Mike do more work. I do have deliveries adding up. We got to go to Lake Michigan. So Mike's going to bring me a load in the morning, and then we'll probably split that out of his truck, then load up and deliver it, and then maybe do another one. Just depends on what time we get back here. If not, we'll do it two more on Tuesday, or I mean Friday. I think cherry makes excellent campfire wood, so that's why I grabbed these from over there. Part of the reason why I like it mixed with this ash. Oh, and if you're wondering, you know, my mom came right over. I got to the hospital where they did the MRI about 5 minutes before 10 o'clock, 5 minutes before my appointment started. So now I don't have to have that redone. Waiting for the results on that. They'll probably have it today or tomorrow. Of course, I'm dreading the colonoscopy that I'm scheduled to get. Days are kind of curved. Tuesday. And they're doing two procedures. They're gonna stick a tube down my throat, into my stomach, a tube or a camera, and they're gonna look inside my stomach, see if they can see what's going on there. Why I have a lack of appetite. I'm always full, feel like I'm always full and never get hungry. As you can tell, if you watch any of my older videos, I've lost a ton of weight. Not because I'm trying to or doing it right by diet and exercising, because of whatever's wrong with me. So I guess they put you down, or they give you, I don't know, anesthesia or whatever, put you to sleep while they do that, both those operations. I haven't had any kind of surgery where they had to put me asleep probably since 1975 or 76 when I had my tonsils out. So, been lucky health-wise for 40 years. Now, I did break my wrist when I was 10. They had to put it back in place, and that was hell. But I've had stitches and stuff like that, but nothing where I'm going to be on the table and be put out. Big piece of cherry, nice and dry. I'm glad I do have the support team that I got with Mike and people to help me with the deliveries. My brother too. He'll help me. He'll let me use his truck, I would think. I know he doesn't like me driving it, you know. I can understand that. So it's even better though when I have to stack it. He drives his truck and goes with me. Of course, I got to pay him more. This is some nice stuff. Mike brought this like last year, so I know it's, and a lot of it was dry like these pieces. Just pick it up and feel how light it is. See my bundles, it was up to the top when I did my inventory video, but between the driveway and the store, I think I made over 40 bundles out of here. I still have, you know, I like to have both rolls filled, but haven't had wood coming in. And now this $1,000 truck repair bill, I'm not going to have the money to buy wood. You gotta spend money to make money. Too weak to go doing the cutting myself. You see this bark fall right off here. You know that's a telltale sign that the wood's dry or drying fast. Watching, Rogala? How about you, Randy Clay? You're probably still sleeping. How about you, Aunt Mary? You here? Colleen? The other Canadians? Still got to check out your video, Brad. Your new one today. Some of the repairs or upgrades you did in your yard. Get some of this ash mixed in here. Bundle grade. I'm stacking this, I don't really put a wheelbarrow there to catch the debris. I just have to come and shovel that once in a while. If it does build up, you just let it go. It's going to have a huge pile there. kindling real quick. Usually use these small ones for that. Starting to get used to them MRIs. I've only had 3 of them now in like the last 6 months. They're not too bad, you know. I'm not claustrophobic. I just lay down in there, put the earplugs in, and let them do their thing. It's not bad. It's pretty comfortable, actually. If you're just joining the stream, the deal with the truck, here's just in a nutshell what everything it needs right now is a starter, alternator, idler pulley, rear brakes, oil change, tire rotation, and needs the rear axle seals replaced. It's going to cost me around $1,000. And the guy, my mechanic's going to do half of it now and half of it later when I have the rest of the money. I think after the video I might make some bundles because you know, even though the store is full right now, the other store hasn't had any bundles out for about a month now. So I don't know what the deal is here, but the people that you buy from that store are going to have to buy from my store. Which means I'm going to have to be making more this summer. All they got to say is they better figure out what's wrong with me soon. I'm running out of time. I'm getting to the point where I might not be able to work at all. I haven't ran a saw, you know, where I went and cut a truckload in probably 11 months. My phone overheats from being in the sun and stopped. I guess that's the end of the video. I know it's got the first part done, you know, with the truck update. Like I say, if you just joined us, you want to hear the whole story, you have to watch a replay, talk about it like the first 5 minutes of the video. See if I can do some flat ones. This one looks pretty solid. Yep, that works. Those are good for the top pieces and bundles. And then I can get 3 square pieces out of it. If you wonder what a jag of wood is, ask somebody from Pennsylvania, because they're always using that term. They have their terms, I have mine. Like a Joe cord, 10 foot by 4 foot stack. Mike yesterday, he went to the YouTube channel, he does Facebook too, Outdoors with Eric, cut a bunch of ash over there. That's what he's bringing me tomorrow. We'll probably split it and then deliver to a customer on Lake Michigan. It's about an hour drive. Then we might load up and do another one. Depends on what the weather's going to be like Friday, because I heard rain. And if it's rain early Friday, then we're going to try to get as much done as we can Thursday. Get as much delivered. Because like I say, I got bills coming up. Got to keep the truck on the road. It's my money maker. Got to pay Mike to do it and then make less money. But, you know, paying him to do it, then he gets the wear and tear on his truck, and he has to do the repairs. But I pay him 100% of the delivery fee. Oh, and Herb messaged me last night, said he's bringing over a processed cord of Shack Bark Hickory for me sometime today. And maybe I'll send Mike home with that to deliver it on Friday. We'll see. I like keeping it fully stocked right here in front so I don't have to walk all the way down there and grab the pieces. Make some more kindling. It had a knot in it, so I had to run it all the way down. Apologize for not coming over and checking out the chat. I just want to get this done. Mom's getting groceries, so I want to be able to help her bring those in. You know, I with colonoscopy on Tuesday, I got to alter my diet. I can't have any fresh vegetables. I guess if they're cooked, I can have them. And there's a bunch of other things on there. And like 2 days before, on Sunday, then my diet really gets all alternated. And then by the time Monday night comes around, basically just going to be water or iced tea, or they said Gatorade, but not red Gatorade. So I imagine the store, if the other store doesn't get a shipment of bundles in, and everybody starts buying from my, the store I supply, then I'm going to have to be making bundles a lot. But I know Phil's got a bunch of bundle grade left at his house. We've only found that one morel mushroom so far, but we had rain this weekend, and now it's warming up. I think it's going to be 80 tomorrow, so they should be popping right now. I think my cousin, she found over 1,100 of them, or 1,200 I think. No, 1,100. I found one. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, folks. I think that means it's time for a union break. Oh. Nice size cherry. We're gonna have Mike work today, but I forgot he has something going on. I don't know if he's working. I think he's working for that other guy he works for. But he'll be here tomorrow. We'll probably either live stream in the morning or maybe at the delivery. The customer tomorrow he's about 1,000 yards from Lake Michigan. He has 2 houses. One's a rental house, and he buys for both houses. Stuff he's getting is winter wood, so I appreciate him ordering early, helping me with the drying. This is the last of the cherry I brought over. I think every time I split, I'll just grab maybe half a dozen of them over here and mix it in with this ash. Watching Billy Otis, Hot Rod Pruitt. Hopefully no haters are. Usually the haters, they just go to my, using the saw videos. It's not too much for them to criticize of me splitting. Now with this $1,000 truck repair bill, hit stuff. You know, I owe Nate $700. I owe Phil $400. So they're just going to have to wait longer to get paid. But I need my truck. You know, I can do the deliveries myself. Got about 8 pieces left, folks. And I'll probably stop the video. I'll make some bundles. Get some bundles made. And then by then, Mom should be getting home with the groceries and I can go help her bring those in. But this is a great spot to drive the bundle wood because that area is all cleared out over there. And so it lets a lot of sun in, as you can see. So right now, my upcoming deliveries is tomorrow. Got Joe cord to deliver and stack of firewood. Then I'm going to do a Joe cord of summer campfire wood to deliver and stack. And then a guy, he wants a cord of rounds so he can split with his maul. But he said he wanted to wait a couple weeks, which is fine because I'm just going to take him stuff like this. You know, I told him I'd bring him not knotty stuff, nice, easy splitting stuff like this, and stuff that would be ready to burn. You know, it'd be semi-seasoned or ready to burn now. We'll probably throw this one in here. And Scotty told me too. He's got some rounds pre-cut for me, and I do have to deliver. I know I'm going to have to deliver to the City Barbecue down by him probably by next week. Once Herb gets it to me, which should be today. You know, I wanted to buy another load of that from Herb too, but gotta get the truck fixed. That's the most important thing. Don't like having to depend on other people. Have to wait when they tell me they can do it. But when I have the truck, I can do it whenever I want to do it. When I have time. Here's one I had from Phil. This is definitely bundle grade. Nice and solid too. Almost done. It's expensive maintaining a truck, folks. Maintaining a vehicle, period. They cost so much now, and the parts are all expensive to get them repaired. I had a guy message me the other day. He's like, "Well, I want to pay $300 for a cord delivered," and I'm telling him it's going to be, for a face cord, it's going to be $200 delivered. I go, if you're looking for quality, I'm your guy. If you're looking for cheap, keep looking. Barely making it as it is at my high price. This is the last one. Hopefully you guys are still on. I don't know if overheated or what. I haven't checked you the whole video. I just wanted to get this done. I'm going to go over and make some bundles, but we're going to end the video shortly. Got some split though. This one that fell, hit the gas. Let's see if you're still here. Yeah, looks like we're still here. We're still here. We got 22 watching. 22 watching. There we go. Got this nice apple here. See the thumbs up coming, but it should run out of gas. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I think I'm going to split that into bundle wood. And then after I sell that cherry, we're gonna make that an oak drying area. So now I got that area up, all filled up in the front, and I can just come over here. I made 6 bundles. I don't know, was it Monday? And I think I'll probably make another 6 more right here. So How's it look, Dave? Look good? So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you everybody who made it to the end, and